Hello guys, this is Asif, and in this YouTube video tutorial we are going to see how we can create Oracle database using Oracle Database Configuration Assistant, that is DBCA. Right now I am on command prompt and I will issue the command DBCA. This will launch Database Configuration Assistant, in which we will specify all the properties of the database. This is the first screen of DBCA. Here we can specify what we want to do using Database Configuration Assistant. We want to create the database. Different templates of database are already available when you installed Oracle 11g software. Here we are going to select general purpose or transaction processing database configuration. Here you can specify the name, global name, and SID, that is system ID of the database. So I will specify it as DB7, as simple as possible. Here you are specifying whether you automatically want to configure Oracle Enterprise Manager or DB Console, and here you can specify whether you want to enable automatic maintenance tasks. So we will keep it as default. Here you can specify database passwords for different users which will already be present inside the database. You can specify separate password for each of the user. However, just to keep things simple, I will specify same password for all 4 users. Here it is saying that the password which I have specified does not meet the requirement, does not fulfill the security requirement of the Oracle password. However, if I want, I can continue and use the same password which I have already specified, and Oracle will compromise this security lapse. So I will proceed further because I want to keep it as simple as possible. Here I can specify what type of file system I want to use. I can use automatic storage management, or I can use file system, which is the default. Okay, at this point I can specify where should the files of the database be located. Use database file location from template. Use common location for all database files. I will go with this option. Browse. I want to create the database on E drive in Aura data folder. So this is the location where all the data files, redo log files, and control files will be created. We are going to see further about this. If you want your database to run in archive log mode, you can specify it from here, and if you don't want it to be run in archive log mode, you can just uncheck this checkbox. By default it is unchecked. However, I will just enable the archive log mode, and I will specify the location where all the archive log files should go. So this is the location where all my archive files should go. I will just create this directory. DB7. In this directory, I am going to create a folder whose name is archive, and I will copy this and paste it here, then press OK. Next. Okay, here you can specify how much memory of your computer should be allocated for system global area SGA or program global area. By default it is 40%. If you want, you can decrease it up to 250 MB or 12%. I will make it as it was. Use automatic memory management can be enabled or disabled from here. I'll just proceed and use the default settings. Now this screen is important because this is the screen from where you can further specify where should the control files be located. Our database will have two control files, control01.ctl, control02.ctl. Both of these files will be located inside E drive or a data folder, and DB unique name is DB7, which is our database name. All the database files will be located in the same folder. All the redo log files will also be located in the same folder. If you want, you can create another copy of control file up here. If you want, you can add further data files, and if you want, you can add more redo log files. So right now I will just go with default one. Here you can specify whether you want to save all the information which you have provided to database configuration assistant in a Oracle database template, or you actually want to create the database. So we want to create the database, and I will proceed and click on finish button. This is the final summary information of database being created. My database will have these settings, these components, these parameter settings, these data files, control files, and redo log files. If you want, you can save this information in HTML file anywhere you like, or I will just say OK. When I click OK, the DBCA will proceed further and create the database. This process is going to take between 5 to 8 minutes to be completed. So here you can see that our database has been created, whose name we specified as DB7. The server parameter file of this database is located in this folder, that is Oracle Home, and passwords have already been specified. If you want, you can further manage the passwords using this option. So we will just exit from this menu, and our DBCA has been closed. Now we will verify our database creation. Set Oracle SID is equal to DB7, SQL plus ASYS DBA. Select name from V database. Our database has been created. Select status from V instance. Our database is up, and the usernames and table spaces from DBA users. Select name from V table space. So this is how we can create Oracle database using database configuration assistant.